Okay, we understand that there's some playback issues right now, but we're going to keep on going. Welcome back, SK. Hopefully you used the unexpected 5-day weekend better than I did. Mark kept on texting me, he not wanting to be left alone. He was also complaining about a rock named Rocco for some reason. Luckily, we're back, meaning he has other people to bug and I can do the news. Starting off, the semester is coming to an end, but before it gets here, there's still plenty to do. First, if you're a sophomore, junior, or senior, make sure to complete your high school and beyond plan, lessons in Zello ASAP. If you need help, contact Mrs. Nass. Second, have any late work? Check with your teacher now to see how they will accept it. Get it done this week, as many teachers will not be accepting late work the last week of the semester. Third, yearbooks. Though not really tied into the end of the semester, the pre-order deadline is coming up. If you want a yearbook guaranteed, pre-order yours now. Pre-orders end January 31st. In more yearbook news, seniors still have time to submit photos with their senior quotes. To do so, email skrebelyearbook@gmail.com. Make sure to use a personal email. Shifting into Career Center news, Eastern Washington University will be here Friday for their Admission Day event. If you're looking to be an Eagle, make sure to head down to the Career Center to sign up. If you need money for college, check out the Career Center scholarship page by going to tinyurl.com/SK scholarships. One scholarship that's coming up is the Tate Memorial Scholarship. It's worth $2,500. Applications are due by next Friday. Moving on, as many of you know, this past weekend was meant to be a 3-day weekend to honor the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Life for an African American before the 1960s was brutal. African Americans were forced to drink and eat from stations away from white people and herded into different buses, houses, hotels, and schools. Segregation existed in every state to some extent, but it was worse in the South. There came a point when a man by the name of Martin Luther King Jr. decided to stand up and dare to say no, this is not acceptable. With a goal in mind and a powerful voice to back him, King had arguably the largest impact of any civil rights activist of his time. King was a devoted pacifist, but his peaceful protests were not always met with peaceful opposition. King dedicated nearly 10 years of his life to making sure civil rights became a reality. He founded several organizations and organized dozens of protests, almost all of which were readily met with tear gas, hoses, and clubs being wielded by men intended to beat down the movement. Yet, despite all of that, King kept on going, kept on fighting, knowing very well at any protest, any gathering could be his last. Eventually, his day came.
Good evening. Dr. Martin Luther King, the apostle of nonviolence in the civil rights movement, has been shot to death in Memphis, Tennessee.
We set aside one day each year in loving memory of one great man's contribution to our country, not simply for his impact on the civil rights movement, for the turmoil he encountered for standing up for what he believed in, for his personal sacrifice, so that America could one day become an accepting nation.
One of the many ways people have sought to honor the life of Dr. King is through community service. Our NJROTC program had several community cleanups planned for this past weekend that were sadly pushed back due to the closure. But that doesn't mean you can't help out your community today, tomorrow, or next week. When NJROTC has their community service projects rescheduled, why not join them? You'll get a chance to help out your community in a very meaningful way. If you want to be a part of change here at SK, stop by Shades of Color this Friday in 202B. If you're looking to discuss the issues from here and around the world seeking other points of view, Builders of Unity may be for you. They're looking to renew the club with the new year. If you have a topic you want people to understand or have an idea that could change the way others think, stop by. They meet this Friday in room 228. Any way you like, just get involved with the SK community. Clubs meeting today are Esports, QSA, and Speech and Debate. International Club will not meet today. Clubs meeting tomorrow are art, ceramics, DECA, FFA, German, Japanese, and yearbook. To wrap things up, the winter sports ending regular season play next week. It means it's time to get ready for spring. Spring sports registration opens today. This is all done online, and you can find out how via the athletics website. What are the spring sports? They include track and field, baseball, fast pitch, men's soccer, ladies tennis, and ladies water polo. If you have questions, email Miss Muller using the email below. And that's the way the Wolf howls. See you guys later. And hopefully whatever problems you guys are having, they won't be there next time.